So let's talk a little bit about this speedrun. Lots of new tricks. It has overgone a ton of optimizations since the last time I speedran it. Lots of optimizations. And I want to talk about it. So if you look at his splits over here, look at the title, NMG. What the fuck is that? So before, it used to be called just Majora's Mask Any %. Okay? But NMG needed to be added to the name of the category, and it means no major glitches. So what does that mean? So a couple of years ago, it's kind of crazy how fast time flies, but a couple of years ago, a very game-breaking glitch was discovered called stale reference manipulation. And to put it simply without overcomplicating it, it allowed you to manipulate memory to do things in the game that were just very, you know, like game-breaking, to the point where it ruined almost all of the competitive categories in speedrunning this game. What do I mean by extremely game-breaking? It lets you warp to the moon. You can use it to warp to the moon. You can use it to get any item from a treasure chest. So what people would do is they would speed up the speedrun, literally speedrunning, by getting a ton of items early in order to do things quicker within the run. Okay, so it was so game-breaking that I literally saw the enthusiasm and the passion and all of the desire to continue speedrunning MM as a community overall sort of hit an all-time low. Because it was a very fascinating glitch, but from a enjoyment perspective, both as a viewer and as an active speedrunner, it was very boring and very not interested. It was very uninteresting. Like, people didn't want to continue doing it. It was more of a gimmick that kind of got old after a little bit. So, what ended up happening? We ended up, Shiro, you don't get to watch the speedrun either. See ya. So what ended up happening? They decided to make a new set of categories called NMG. No major glitches. And what that did was it split the ones that included that crazy glitch from the ones that were previously competitive. So the NMG categories ban stale reference manipulation and are basically the old rules for speedrunning this category, okay? So that's why you have NMG. That's why you have NMG. So there's like the most competitive categories in this game right now are any % no major glitches and 100% no major glitches. Those are the two. Those are the two. Okay? So a couple months ago, we watched Marco's 100%. Now we're going to watch EnNopp112's any % no major glitches run. My PB, so I haven't speedran in a very long time. I believe I have 6th place in 100% no major glitches still after not running for 4 years. And I believe I have top 15 in any % no major glitches or something. I haven't been active for a long time. And that's pretty much how it works. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of GDQ style commentary for a lot of the tricks I'm very familiar with, but there's a lot of stuff in this run that is new to me as well. And it's gonna blow your fucking mind. This run is insane. It is extremely high stakes. I will say the first 20 minutes are extremely boring. Nothing happens. But after the first 20 minutes, this run just shoots like a rocket ship. Yeah, I was active for 2014 to 2019. So about 5-6 years. Yeah. 5-6 years. Just before COVID. Yeah. Cool. So let's begin. Number 15 exactly in any %? Okay. Yeah, I haven't been active. So I could probably improve my PB by a lot now if I was active, but I don't feel like it. All right, let's close this up.
Thanks.
Pie Babe, can we stop the redeems? Please, please, please.
I was 1 minute behind.
All right, so the beginning, we're going to watch the whole thing. I'm not skipping. I'm going to be pausing a little bit as well to explain things to you. I want everybody to understand what is going on in this run so that it makes sense, because a lot of the tricks are very crazy and very weird to see. And thankfully I understand how they work. So I will try to make it easy to follow. Tan Babe, what's up? Siege, thanks for the 81 months. SM, thanks for the 14. We're not skipping it. I want to show you everything that there needs to be. So any % no major glitches is how fast can you collect all 4 boss remains and the Oath to Order and defeat Majora. That is the name of the game. Okay? And if the first, it's only an hour and 14 minute speedrun. And the first 22 minutes are boring. So, and there's a lot of cutscenes. So really, I think there's only 30 minutes of gameplay in this entire run, if you don't count the first 20 minutes. But those 30 minutes are ridiculous. I think it's like 30 minutes, maybe 25 minutes of gameplay. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, but it's really intense. Will I ever run it competitively again? I don't know. As of right now, I have no plans to. You know what? I feel really good about being in a place where I can show people the joy of this game's speedruns and, you know, celebrate the achievements from the community like this. I love it. I love being able to show people this kind of thing, but I don't know if I have it in me to want to be competitive. Pie Babe is having an issue. Oh my god. He's having some issues. Is there a reason he's running on English instead of Japanese? I believe in this version, Karoshi, you're here. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it is for the lullaby skip. Is that the reason? Yes. So it's a very strange reason. The reason English is used is because there's a glitch called Infinite Sword Glitch, and when you're in that state where your sword is infinitely swinging, you cannot fall off of edges. And so one of the parts of the run, you have to get into Snowhead Temple without playing the Goron Lullaby, so the wind that is blowing there is still present, okay? And on Japanese, you can get stuck on the edges, preventing you from continuing to move. On English, you almost never get stuck. And I think that's why you play on English. No, it's on both games, but getting stuck on the sides is a Japanese thing. And so you can't do the trick on Japanese. I think in an older version of this run, you actually had to play on Japanese because well, you didn't have to, but the Japanese version, using the getting stuck was actually an advantage. Made it easier. I don't think I could do this route unless I practiced a lot. This is a very, very, very advanced route. Like, some of the shit you're gonna see is like, it would take dozens of hours to get remotely good at. Yes, Thomas had the record before this as of like 2-3 weeks ago, and I think just recently he got this record. I don't remember the exact time. Well, I don't remember how long ago it was. Like the time is written there. His world record is right there. But I don't remember how long ago it was. Yeah, we watched Marco's 100% record a couple of months ago. It was great. Smokey, he is a fucking beast, man. He's insane. I want to see if he gets excited to do 100%, but I think that might be hard for him to do just because he, what's it called, has to allocate so many hours to do a run. Dude, I know, I'm so excited for this part. Chat's gonna shit themselves when they see it. It's so crazy. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. There's one part you guys are gonna see later. I never seen a thing like that in my life. It'll blow your mind. Okay, so there's actually a little optimization here. I'll show you. I'll explain this. Just a second. I want to see if he does 100% no major glitches. Oh, dude, best streams on Twitch. Just watching him do 100%. Dude is crazy. Okay, so here's a cheeky little optimization. So he's gonna land here and do a side hop, and it skips a text box trigger. Saves about a second. Nice. Okay, this is a trick called Happy Mask Salesman cutscene skip.
Yeah, I want to see what's classic.
It's a pretty famous trick at this point. There's a 45-second cutscene or 40-second cutscene here that he's going to skip. And just go straight into Clocktown. Nice. So the way that worked is cutscenes in this game take 2 consecutive frames to activate. So by pausing 1 frame at a time and advancing through the loading zone of the cutscene, he never gives the game 2 frames to start the cutscene. And then when he hits the Clocktown loading zone, it just does that instead of starts the cutscene. Just
release some sort of.
Yeah, he plays WoW. He's a classic. All right, so now, not too much going on here. He's going to talk to Grandma.
The Diablo 3 hype died really fast.
And advance time, because he needs... The objective at this part of the run, for the most part, to keep it simple, is make it day 3 and open the clock tower and get the ocarina as fast as possible. Because you can't do much as a Deku, so you want to turn into a human so that you can start to do stuff. See? So he just... Grandma advances time really quickly. Pie Babe! What the fuck? Why are you doing that?
Whatever.
Thank you.
I don't play Diablo, so I don't follow it.
This freaking guy, dude.
But I just noticed when it was released, everyone was streaming it on Twitch. No, I don't see anyone streaming it. Okay.
Yep, so now you can't talk to Grandma a third time, so you talk to Scarecrow Man over here. And now it's nighttime, so now he just has to wait a couple of in-game hours to get the thing.
Good content.
Okay, I think now he's just going to get some rupees. And use the rupees to buy a bomb bag and bomb chews after turning human. And he has to get the magic meter as well, so he's going to collect this thing. Berry. This guard, literally useless. Lol. Dude, that emotes. It does, Tan Babe. I have the most admiration for people that can endure it. This is all RNG, by the way. If you don't get enough rupees, your run dies. So what do you want to find some blue rupees, hopefully. That way you get enough money to buy the bomb bag and stuff. Looks good. I think he wants 90. Ads are gonna play, and then there will be no ads for the good shit. This part's boring. Yeah, we'll just get all the ads out of the way now. It's perfect. The last record? 1:14:51 by Thomas, the human protractor. Oh no, 1:14:46. I'm an idiot. Sorry. 1:14. His PB was 1:14:51.
Well, I don't really follow PvP, but I remember when I played Classic.
So EnNopp was
Warlocks were
5
really strong in
seconds
duels,
behind him.
But also Shadow Priests were really strong. Those two classes in particular, I remember. But also Mage, but...
You did a casual playthrough of MM not long ago
Not
and pulled up a few
quite as
glitches the
strong
first
as
time.
Shadow
It's satisfying.
Priest
I have to
and
do the glitches. They're really fun.
That's just my own personal experience, so maybe Shadow Priest isn't actually meta. But they were in semi-final Shadow Priest, I think. Yep. I'll stream.
There is new developments, yes. I will be
whenever I
showing
don't have
you
time for
and
a new run,
explaining
and
the
I have to
tricks.
go to work in an hour and 20. So I'm guessing it's the last run then, because
Lots of cool shit. This trick is called a gainer. It's a
there's an
frame
hour
perfect
15.
trick, but if you stand next to a wall, it's 2 frames.
and I'm not gonna reset within the next 5 minutes. So yeah, this is the last run. Or just poly.
Games are gainers are really cool. I like that you can grab ledges out of them in this game. In OOT, you can't grab ledges out of gainers.
Oh my god.
Dude, I know. He literally had to go to work 20 minutes after this run. Dude, just casual world record, then go to work. No big deal. Just another day. Business ja. Just another day, business ja. Does he still do the piano thing? I think so. Yeah, no, in this run, I think he had a very scuffed piano. He doesn't drive trains. He's just, I think he just works on the train. Maybe, I don't know, actually.
Thanks for 20 bits. I don't know. Good luck.
He's a train conductor. Okay. So I guess he does.
Thanks, Procreator.
Yeah, he is, I think. That sounds right. Toyful, what's up? Did he say this run sucks? I don't remember. In the run, he says this run sucks. While I was watching it live, he was saying this run is trash. Classic. Oh man, dude, you guys are gonna love this run. It's gonna get real. 4 minutes till go time. I won't speedrun it anytime soon, probably. Not interested. I'm much happier being an advocate, celebrating everyone else's achievements. Listen, I'm a veteran of it. I did it for 7 years.
No, not really.
And it's the next generation taking over. Yeah, Pi. I'll hold you to it. Hi, Juju.
Yeah, I didn't play Tears of the Kingdom yet, but
I'm down, bro. Can talk later if you want.
it's, Breath of the Wild. The biggest problem for me was there's too much shit. There's too many items. The
Down.
systems are too complex. And it's not linear. I like games that are simple. Simple systems. Linear. Just holds your hand all the way.
Tomorrow, we have a big randomizer. Coin flip rando.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's say a game like Terraria. When you play that game, half the time you spend playing that game, you're spending browsing the wiki. And shouldn't be like that. I feel like Breath of the Wild is kind of the same. Like, if you wanna figure out how the cooking works, for example, or if where every thing it is, then yeah. But it's maybe a problem of a mindset. Like, if you have the mindset of wanting to complete everything, then you pretty much have to look up stuff. But I feel like optimally, you don't have to look up anything, even for 100% playthrough. Of course, it's possible in theory, but you would have to like, it would take like 10,000 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, when I play games, I don't want to have to think a lot. I just want it to be simple, easy, and straightforward.
So he's gonna get the money. Biscuits, I love you. Thanks for the sub. And he's gonna buy the bomb bag and the 10 bomb shoes.
Oh yeah, maybe 100% does require more thinking than anything. 10% requires more execution, more precise inputs.
Okay, I'm gonna pause here. What you're about to watch is fucking insane. So this is the hidden owl. If you don't know what that is, there is owl statues normally in the game. You can use them to travel among the different areas. West Clocktown has an owl that you're typically not supposed to reach, and it's got weird properties that it lets you travel to the other owl statues without ever activating them in the first place. Okay, it's called index warp, and it uses the index values on the map screen to select where you're going to travel. So you're going to see him pick different areas on the map, and it'll correspond to a location he's going to travel to. It's really crazy for sequence breaking. Why is this hidden owl so important at this part? Well, if you want to get to this owl, you have to go around a loading zone that's supposed to take you to South Clocktown. There's a couple ways to do that. The way he's going to do it in this run is with a method called bank clip. And the reason it's used is because it minimizes the amount of bombs and bomb chews needed to actually get around this loading zone. If you want to go over the loading zone, it takes like 10 to 11 explosives. If you want to go around the loading zone, it takes like 3 explosives. So he's going to do the one that takes 3 explosives, but it takes like several frame perfect inputs. So you're going to see him buffering inputs and pausing in order to get out. So check this out. It's like 3 or 4. Yeah, might be 4. Okay, right there, he got a glitch called infinite sword glitch. When the sword gets put away and it glows like that, it puts Link in a state where his sword is infinitely swinging. When Link has his sword infinitely swinging, he cannot fall off of ledges. And if he shields a damage source, which a bomb is like a portable damage source, it actually treats it like Link is standing on a pixel of ground, which allows him to float in midair. So we call that a bomb hover. And then we're just going to refer to infinite sword glitch as ISG for short. So he's going to get ISG, do a bomb hover, and then use that to get around that loading zone. Look, all these frame perfect inputs. and then he clips through the bank. Then he does another infinite sword glitch and hovers on the damage source. This is a mega flip, which is a flip that lets you get a lot of distance. And then another mega flip to get around the loading zone. So now he's on the other side. The loading zone is on those stairs, okay? To do that perfectly is fucking insane. It's a very difficult trick. Requires like first frame perfect and 2 frame tricks like back to back to back to back, okay? Then he hits the owl statue, and he's going to do what's called an ocarina dive. While he's falling out of bounds, he's going to play Inverted Song of Time and store the song in memory.
Good.
You're welcome, Peachy. Okay, instead of talking to the guard to get out, he's just going to recoil flip past the guard, saves time.
Yeah, I mean, speedrunning is different, because when you're doing a speedrun, you already know beforehand.
Okay, this is a glitch you're going to see a lot in this run. It's called a hyper-extended super slide, or short, it translates to a HES. What is that? So on a controller, when you move it the slightest amount from the center on the joystick, it's the least amount of movement you have to give the control stick in order to trigger Link's movement. If you generate speed off of a damage source with that position held, then it keeps the speed and you can slide anywhere you want at that speed. So he's going to do a damage source off a bomb, because the explosion is a damage source, and retain the speed, and he's going to travel to a grotto.
Everything that's going to happen.
So that little shuffle, and he holds it.
Yeah, when I say that I like games that are easy, I mean that, yeah, problem solving shouldn't be that complicated, and the systems, you don't have to learn.
Okay, this is an absolutely insane setup. What you're about to see, this is called a grotto alternate exit. So in Majora's Mask, every grotto is on one map. That means if you go out of bounds in one grotto, you can land in another grotto. And the only thing you won't see is all of the actors and like the graphics and stuff will not be available, but you'll be standing in an unloaded grotto, and the exits are actually there. So if you touch an exit in an unloaded grotto, it'll spit you out in the game where that grotto is located. So it's a really cool way to travel to other locations in the game without going the normal way. So check this out. This is a grotto alternate exit with a fucking insane optimized setup.
Shouldn't have to learn
Bomb hovers and mega flips. 2 bombs. He staircase bomb hovers off a double bomb. Hovers off a Skulltula damage source to climb onto a fucking branch.
Okay.
Oh, he messed that up. Okay, he saved it. That's insane. Okay. I think he needs one more bomb hover. Yep, okay. And then he does a mega flip that puts him out of bounds. Then he changes a little direction there, and he lands in an unloaded grotto. And that grotto is in the Deku Palace. So it's insane. And he needs to get here to get Sonata of Awakening to enter Woodfall Temple. Okay? Now, this setup is to climb onto that flower platform you see using a triple staircase hover. It's a very specific setup. You have to throw 3 bombs in succession and backflip onto each explosion to hover onto the platform. It's very hard. And if you mess it up, it's a huge time loss. So he gets onto this fence. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Clips on. That's fucked up. I can't believe he got it. And then this clips you on there and he's in. Absolutely insane. You have no idea how hard that is. That's like insane. And then, okay, if you notice there, he actually said no to talking to the monkey. That inverted Song of Time that he played earlier in the run when he was falling out of bounds allows him to skip half of the monkey cutscene by saying no on a specific frame. So he actually skipped half the monkey cutscene and he goes straight to learning the song. That was the reason for that.
I found she was annoying. No, I play on a monitor.
Yeah, he said no, and the guy was just like, song. Yeah, believe it or not, these are medium glitches. The major glitches are so major that these are like baby
morning.
glitches.
Yeah.
You can skip the whole game with the major
I'm,
glitches.
home alone, and I have to go to work in 1 hour, so I just thought I will do a one run instead of just lying in bed waiting for going to work.
When the monkey says, "Do you understand?" you say no, yes. So when you say no to the song, you're saying yes to the monkey. Oh, right. That's right.
Text.
Yeah, because they're reversed options. That's true.
Yeah, normally the text from the monkey takes way longer.
Dope. What's up? All right, so
I
now he's going to go get
bits.
Song of Soaring. He can skip half of the platforming by clipping onto this little ledge here. Yike. That was this run, Belmont, yeah. Yeah, that trick is as easy as it looks. Okay, and now I'm going to show you, you're going to see the index warp, the traveling anywhere because of that owl statue that he hit.
Hello. Thanks, Arju. Yeah, it would be nice.
All right, so you see that he just put the map cursor on Deku Palace. When he plays the Song of Soaring, putting the map cursor on Deku Palace actually corresponds to soaring to the mountain village. So he's gonna land in Mountain Village even though he never hit that statue. And so the reason he's going here is for two reasons. One, he gets a bomb drop over here and in the Goron Village where he's heading to. And two, if you put the map cursor on Goron Village, you travel to the top of Stone Tower and skips the entire tower climb. So he actually has to go to Goron Village for the sole reason of trying to get to the top of Stone Tower. Look, here's a Hess through the bridges. Insane. Oh, he got stuck. Close.
Turn enough. I even turned like a little bit extra, still wasn't enough. Thanks, Phil, for the raid.
Oh, I just raided him. He just said, thanks, Phil, for the raid. I told you, I raided him and he got world record. That's funny. This was 12 hours ago, yeah. Or whatever it was. No, 14 or 15 hours ago. Something like that. All right, he's getting another bomb drop. And he's going to recoil off of the bomb to get all the way back to the Zora so he doesn't have to swim there. And then what he's going to do is he's going to play Song of Double Time right as the Zora starts walking up the sand to the top of the beach. And it skips the Zora walk. Oh, yeah, there I am. Good luck, Dad. Nice. All right, so he starts walking now, see? But now it's nighttime, and he's at the top. All right, people were asking if he plays piano. Jason, thanks for 40 months. Dude, he grabbed his son's piano, who's like 5. It's so cursed, dude. So funny, man. I can't believe that's in the
My
world
sound is-
record. That's epic, dude.
Piano. Keys are too small.
Okay, now he has to go to Zora Cape. So he's going to try and do a Hess off of a lever. Oh, didn't get it.
Okay. Okay.
Gets destroyed by stupid levers. Kunak
This one's
Babe,
kinda
thanks for
dead
the
now.
87. Okay, here he tries to do a super swim, which is similar to a... in speed to a Hess, but he fails it, so he just swims.
Yep.
Loses a lot of
The
time.
run is
if you don't
dead
get
now.
it.
I just lost like 30 seconds.
You can maintain the speed off of a recoil in the water. You'll see him do it later. He does it again to go to Pirate's
Sort of
Fortress.
runs
Numbers, thanks for the 1 year.
like those two, the Hess and the super swim.
Okay, so the
So
Zora
hard to
Hall
get
thing,
them.
he's gonna leave immediately. Watch. And he put the cursor on Mountain Village. Mountain Village, if you play Song of Soaring on that, correlates to going to Woodfall. So he skips traveling
Now I have to
by foot to Woodfall. And Zora Cape was
Get an extra
needed because
bomb
it actually correlates to Zora Cape. Zora Cape is the same location. It's very funny. Or Zora Domain.
Well, thanks.
Lots of years of finding stuff, Dillian. Okay, first temple. 2 things to do in this dungeon. First one is get the bow. Second one is kill boss. Funny enough, the person who figured out the soaring glitch was named Indextic. And so it's called Index Warp, which is like so appropriate. Oh, I subscribed. Nice.
Thanks, Phil, for the prime. Nice. No, I haven't played Reverse Wonder.
All right, so here's a cool little thing. This setup allows you to get infinite sword glitch and hover off a bomb and line
Actually, I
up
don't need an extra bomb now.
flipping onto the little torch.
Okay, now I
Okay,
do.
he missed it. Lands on the torch, jumps up. Sick. It's pretty hard to do. Takes practice.
Yeah. So I'm losing like 20 here, and then another 6, 7. Having to get extra bombed up. So the run is dog shit now.
It wouldn't be called fill work. No.
It's such a, I don't know. This part, that section of the run is like, it's just a little
Alright.
bit of movement, but if it goes wrong,
This
it can go
this
so
segment
wrong.
is really crazy. So this is the Woodfall boss key skip. Staircase hover off of the flower, 1 bomb, 2 bomb. Using a bomb chew, equip Zora Mask and climb onto pillar. Ledge clip into pillar. And he's gonna do mega side hop and 2 mega flips to land in the loading zone. He just did, the ledge clip was frame perfect. He did it with a single pause. And he got all the mega flips and mega side hops perfectly. Done. Insane. Really hard to do. At that optimal level, it's like insanely good. That's crazy. Okay, he got the troll dance, loses 2 seconds, and then stun lock, Dedge.
Bad RNG.
Okay, that's 1 boss remain down and Oath to Order. Poggers. This is the only post-boss cutscene he's going to watch this entire run, too, which is crazy.
What can you do? It's still fine. Like, doesn't waste that much time. It's like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. The run's shit because I fucked up on the bow.
The muscle memory is insane, yeah. Being able to, it's not also, it's being able to execute that setup and all of those things in succession under pressure in an actual run is very hard. It's a very, very, very difficult thing to do mentally.
Yeah, I can save time. And Snowhead, Great Bay. Twinmold. Wait, I can't remember. Snowhead, Great Bay. Yeah, Twinmold. Yeah.
God, I'm so excited for you to watch this one part.
Sing along. No.
It's gonna blow your mind. This one part, man. At what time? It's like one of the last things. I'm not overselling it. Trust me. I've never seen anything like it. No, Blanco. Trust me. Trust me. You'll see. The run will be over in like 25 minutes. No, 35 minutes. Nope, not a new strat. Tomorrow, yeah, I'm doing all these tricks tomorrow. Could probably do the Woodfall Bosky skip. I know the setup. What's up, Bar8? Hey, Shorts. Okay, he doesn't care about the Deku Princess. Get wrecked. All right, this is a setup to do a Hess through the entire southern swamp into the Woods of Mystery. It's fucking sick. Backflip, bomb lands on Lily Pad, turn Zora to stand in water, and Hess all the way to the fucking woods super quickly. It's so sick, man. Really hard to do. To maintain ESS position is not easy. Okay, then he has to get all the way to the witch, so why not do another Hess? This is the Woods Hess.
Kind of annoying.
Yeah, so what you just watched,
This time
you didn't notice it, but it happened really quickly.
Brighter.
He just did a glitch called equip swap, which is a glitch that you can equip an item on an item slot that isn't the item. So he just equipped the ocarina on a C button so that he can get rid of his ocarina and still keep it on his C button. So when he does that, he cannot lose the ocarina on the C button. It's really important that he just does not equip over that C button or it's gone.
My room than usual.
And there's a reason for that.
I'm used to doing runs in the night.
He has to lose the ocarina in this run. It's like on purpose.
It affects.
Okay, he picks up the bottle. The bottle is really important as well
how it
for a
looks
few
on
reasons.
my
I'll explain
controller
as we
when
go
I
along.
put ESS position.
He's gonna go to a grotto now. This grotto here.
But it should be fine.
And he's gonna grab bugs. Oh no, a fish. I think he's gonna grab the fish. It's the fish. So he's gonna pick up the rupee. He's gonna pick up a stick. Oh no, he's not doing it here. Never mind.
Thanks, Ryan.
Can Cam go bottom right? Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, could do that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he has a C button on his... on C. So he could have skipped this bomb drop if he didn't mess up earlier. But now he's doing a super swim off of that. Look. So this is maintaining the speed of that recoil. You do this by alternately pressing B and A to sink and rise, and you can control where you're going. It's really cool. So he's doing that to get to the Pirate's Fortress. Okay, then in here, he's going to do a Hess up this ramp. You can do that out of water. It's called a Wes or a Zess. Zora extended super slide or water extended super slide. And then what that does is it puts him in a position where he's in front of the boats. So he can get to the platform without having to wait for the boats to be caught by the pirate. Good. Then he's going to use the bombs to cross this with bomb hovers. So that setup uses 3. Nice little movement there. Clean as fuck. It's so nice. Okay, so on English, there's actually something really interesting on this in this Pirate's Fortress that I'll explain. On English, you have to go to the upper room and shoot the beehive with the bow, because if you go into the hookshot room without doing that, the pirate will catch you. On the Japanese version, one thing that's really cool is that at nighttime, the pirate is moved 1 pixel backwards compared to English. And it's that 1 pixel is the difference between being caught by the pirate entering the room and you can actually skip the upper room. It's crazy. It's like such a little difference. So on English, that doesn't happen. But it doesn't really matter on this particular situation because the route, you arrive here during the daytime. But little fun, little trivia. It's pretty cool. Nighttime in JP lets you just go right into that room without being seen. No, it's 1 pixel. It turns out it was a pixel. Not vision. All right, here is an infinite sword glitch super slide, which lets you get to the door and take out the pirate with the swinging sword. Get wrecked.
So hard to open this door.
She just gets obliterated. All right, shoot the beehive. You can shoot the beehive from there to skip watching the pirate cutscene.
Hardest section, the Sonata splits, Twinmold, Majora. Does the lullaby skip?
Dude, yeah, Thomas played really well. Interestingly enough, though, EnNopp on his splits is 2 seconds ahead of world record.
Yeah, opening doors.
So it looks like Thomas can save a lot of time in the early game. Because EnNopp's run's not great. Well, it's amazing, but like he made a lot of mistakes that he can improve on.
Like lullaby skip, Twinmold, and Majora are not actually that hard in terms of precise inputs, but they have RNG.
Okay, this is a nice little setup to skip hookshotting here. Just roll off
So
the
it is
thing.
Hard to get a good segment.
Grab the egg. All right, if you do, so this is a glitch called Underwater Ocarina. If you do ESS position, which is the same position to do a Hess, and then you press the bottle button followed by the Zora fins or any other item, in this case the Zora fins, you can pull an ocarina out underwater. So it's a fast way to leave.
Not a split, it's just hard because it's precise.
And then that, if you don't do any map choices, it takes you to Great Bay Coast. So he didn't have to maneuver on the map screen.
And it also depends. Like this part here is the hardest part technically, because
okay, so here he's going to use that equip swap glitch to equip 6 Zora eggs over the ocarina item on the pause menu. It's frame perfect, 30 frames per second. He's talking about it.
One head, and equip swap is the
One
most
head.
precise trick in the whole game. And you have to do 6 of them in a row. Two head.
2 head.
But if you fail one, it's not that big of a time loss, so it doesn't
3 head.
3 head. It doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, 30 FPS. That's nothing for you. 4 head.
4 head.
But it's also, you have to do both the C button and the control stick on the same frame. 5 head.
5 head. 6 head.
6 head. Okay, I just did it perfectly. That's funny.
Casually just gets 630 FPS frame perfects in a row.
So maybe a gold. We'll see.
Okay.
Because I think on average, I only get equip swaps like half the time. I fail them a lot.
Okay, he can skip the New Wave Bossa Nova cutscene by pressing Ocarina right before it starts. And he does.
And I got the pause skip.
He
Okay,
didn't
that
even
has to
pause
be a
it,
gold.
so he saved time on. He skipped a pause.
Yeah.
Nice gold. That was a good split, man. That was
2
perfect.
seconds. 1.9.
I don't know if he can improve that. Okay, he's going to Milk Road to buy milk. The milk. And he's going to... He just did what's known as a bottle dupe, where he turned the Deku Nuts into a bottle. So now he has 2 bottles on C buttons.
Yeah, run still sucks though, because of the bow segment.
Whoa. Okay. This part is insane. This is arguably the coolest part of the whole thing. But there's one more part that I'm actually saving to blow your minds. Well, there's a couple more, but this one, so this is called Snowhead Hess. So he does not have the Goron Lullaby, nor does he have the Goron Mask. So he has to get into Snowhead Temple somehow. In this run, oh, there's a fucking ad, really? Okay, I'll wait. In this run, what he's going to do is he's going to use a Hess to steer himself all the way in to the Snowhead Temple without stopping. It's really, really hard because the wind is blowing. Don't worry, I'm waiting. Here, I'll type. And I'll explain. So somebody was saying, why do we play on English versus on Japanese? This is an English-only trick. On Japanese, if you try to do this, you can get stuck on the edges of the cliff or the path to into the temple. And on English, you actually keep your speed momentum and you don't get stuck. So the reason they play on English, I think, is for this particular trick and like specifically this trick. So I can't stress enough how difficult this trick actually is. Like, you have to understand that keeping ESS position, the window to keep the position to not lose the super slide is very small on the control stick. And he has to switch between one direction and the other direction. So the only way to do that is to like pause and then tilt the control stick in the other direction, and that allows him to turn the opposite way. So based on the wind is RNG, it's random. So there's 3 different wind speeds that you can get, and he has to adjust the slide based on what kind of wind he gets, or if he overturns or underturns when maneuvering the path. All of that has to be done on the fly in order to do it properly. So what he's going to do is he's going to slide up the hill, and he's doing it in a way that it makes it so the snowballs don't actually hit him. So like he times it so the snowballs that are rolling down the hill aren't in his path, and he can steer by all of the snowballs. So like he's going to get a bomb drop from this snowball, then he's going to talk to the owl statue right above me, and that makes it a perfect timing so that he can go and get all the way up the mountain without a snowball hitting him. If he gets hit by a snowball, run is dead. He cannot, he has to reset. He can't, there's no room for error on this trick. There's literally one try. If you fail the trick, it's over. When your PB is this good, you cannot fuck this trick up at all. So the fact that it's like no margin for error is really crazy. Okay. Let's go. Talks to the statue. Twinmold, thanks for the 7. Appreciate you, babe. So he gets infinite sword glitch there, and now he's going to do the slide off of the same bomb that he got infinite sword glitch, and that is the reason he needs infinite sword glitch is so that he doesn't fly off of the edges. Remember, if your sword is infinitely swinging, you cannot fall off edges. That's why it's so important to have that state for this trick. Look at this. So now he has to turn because he's on the edge. Behind the snowball. He has to turn. He has to go a little bit more up the ramp. Yeah. Now he's in a good spot. After this wind, he's going to turn. And now he climbs up the mountain. He has to stick to the right side. It's going to blow him to the right. It's going to blow him again. That Wolfos is try hard. Now he's going to equip stick and hookshot. Yeah, beauty. And now he has to get onto the ramp. Perfectly timed so that the snowballs don't hit him. There's a snowball. And then he dropped it, so that's actually a mistake. Fucking snowball almost got him there. The snowballs can be different sizes, and a big snowball can kill the run. That was extremely lucky.
Ah, so unlucky. Got a fast wind. Another fast wind.
And he's in. So he did lose some time there. But the fact that he still got that was crazy. Okay. Couple really cool things here. So this is a glitch called action swap that he's about to do. First of all, he's going to clip through the block. You can actually clip inside this block from the corner of that stalactite and the edge of the wall there. And then action swap, he's going to use the text box that appears right at the corner there to activate this glitch. The way it works is if you interrupt pulling out while you have the hookshot out, if you press the stick button and interrupt it with a text box, you can actually shoot a flaming arrow in the state that you get. So check this out, even if you don't have fire arrows. So he just did it. Now he clips through the block, goes here, uses the flaming arrow that he got from the stick in action swap to melt the ice here to skip having to go around. Frame perfect. That's a frame perfect trick. Okay, then there is a perfect, pixel perfect hook shot if he stands in that spot and shoots this torch. You can skip to the 3rd floor. Now, this is really cool. This is new. Well, it's not new, but it's newer. So this is called remote hook shot. So for anyone that watched my randomizer the other day, remember when I got into Pirate's Fortress using the remote hookshot glitch, which is where you use the hookshot and drink the milk bottle right like in succession, and then it puts you in this weird state where you can float if you just can join 2 different hookshot targets at the same time. This is a variation of that using something called a hookshot jump. And so what he's going to do is he's going to position himself. He's going to shoot the hookshot at this torch, interrupt it, and drink the milk 1 frame later. And then he's going to hookshot jump into the air, pull a bomb up, and recoil to the boss. It happens in like 5 seconds. It's all really fast. So check this out. So he has to equip swap. Okay. Now he equips over the milk, turns around, and hookshots the and pulls out a bomb. Ooh. Look at that. Gives him the perfect angle to clip through the boss door. Fucking brilliant. Dude's a beast. It's really hard to do. Okay. So check this out. So this trick is magical. If you notice, he actually never went and got fire arrows. And the reason he didn't get the fire arrows is because there's a way to melt goat now without the fire arrow in the speedrun. And it all has to go back to when he got rid of his ocarina. You remember when he got rid of the ocarina on the inventory menu? When you don't have an ocarina on your inventory menu, tattle text actually triggers after a few seconds in this room. And you can use the tattle text to get the action swap glitch that he used just moments ago to melt the ice from that one door. And so he's going to get action swap off the tattle text and melt goat with a flaming arrow and skip getting the fire arrow, which skips an entire Wizrobe mini boss. It's fucking crazy. Oh, what's going on here? Hello? Oh, there we go. Nice. So the text doesn't trigger right away. Watch, he's just killing time. And he needs to take damage. So he's using the ice to damage himself. The cue for the title text, you'll just see a C up trigger on the C buttons. Watch. So he's just waiting now. He equips the Deku stick. And the arrows to kill goat. And he's just waiting, and then he's going to press stick into C up. And then shoot an arrow. Done. That only happens with no ocarina. So he had to get rid of the ocarina. Otherwise, he would have needed fire arrow. Goat, very cool fight. There's a position that you can stand in to get a good vantage point to shoot him. And he doesn't move as long as you make him shoot an electric shock. And you can just keep him stuck there. And 15 arrows kills him. Almost got blocked by a stalactite RNG. Get fucked. Okay, so this is a setup. This is new, actually. There's a way to skip the remains cutscene without resetting and using this thing called Song of Time Storage. And what he's going to do is he's going to actually intentionally get hit by a bomb on a specific frame doing a setup. And what that does is it collects the remains and kills Link and then skips the entire cutscene while keeping the remains in inventory. And it looks really funny. It looks like he picks up the blue orb. Watch this. So on a specific frame. Yeah. So weird.
I thought I would have to go one more, but I didn't have to. And I almost did go one more.
Yeah, you can't mess that up or it's over. Okay, now Zora Mask, and he's going... Remember when he went to Zora's domain? He just put the cursor on Zora's domain, and that takes him all the way back there. Okay, so remember at the beginning, cutscenes take 2 frames to activate. Same concept here. He's going to use that to skip the turtle cutscene coming out of the water. It's like a minute-long cutscene, so if he misses this, he loses a full minute. So he has to pause, frame perfectly on the first frame after playing New Wave Bossa Nova, and then buffer into Zora's domain, 1 frame at a time.
Nice.
Nice remix. Good pause. So 1 at a time. He's buffering. Done. So let's skip the cutscene. Now he's going to skip the cutscene of traveling to the the Great Bay Temple. So this little setup is cheeky. He shoots the tree and then plays Song of Double Time. And it'll trigger the cutscene of going to the temple and then make it night 2. And then he doesn't have to watch it. It's much faster. Yeah, using a fairy was terrible for that. It's horrible. Nice. Okay, Great Bay Temple is incredible. This temple transformed. So, Great Bay Temple... For the longest time, for the entirety of, like, when I speedran this, actually for the entirety that I speedran this, in this category, to get to the boss, you could do it from this room. There was a clip into an out-of-bounds using on the staircase, and then you could just hit the loading zone from here, and it skips the entire temple. But we actually have to go into the temple in this route because there is... some things he has to get before fighting the boss. So I'll show you. There's 2 really intense glitches here. So he goes into this room first, then comes back out of the room because he has to get rid of this cutscene that just triggered with that weird camera angle. And then he's going to do remote hookshot again. So he's going to drink the milk 1 frame after hookshotting that torch. Then he's going to shoot the other torch. And now he's in a state of remote hookshot. It lets him float here. And if he stands here and hookshot jumps, it skips the entire area here all the way up. Bro, it's so clean. That's so sick, man. Okay, then he goes down here with some good movement. You can actually super swim here, which is a little more optimal. He doesn't do that. It's crazy. Okay, defeating all 4 Bio Bubbas here triggers a Stray Fairy chest. So he's going to climb up here, and he's going to kill this Bubba. Okay, so he needs 2 more important items in order to beat this run. He needs the light arrows, and he needs his ocarina back. You actually need an ocarina in your inventory when playing Oath to Order for it to trigger the cutscene to take you to the moon. And since he doesn't have the ocarina, he has to get it back. So he's going to do a glitch called Get Item Manipulation, where it's going to trick the game into giving him light arrows and an ocarina out of 2 different treasure chests in this temple. And once again, he does it with the bottle of milk.
Am I on the chest? Yep. Damn.
I don't actually know what chest gives which item. So he just got one of them. I don't know if that was the ocarina or light arrow. Yeah, it's called Get Item Manipulation, or GIM.
What? Okay.
I love that little hookshot thing.
That's
it's
weird.
so funny. The chain. And he does it again here. So yeah, he got the... You see he has an ocarina again? So he got the item first. Cheeky little Baba jump. That's light arrows. So now he has light arrows and ocarina in his inventory. So now he can skip fighting the Garo Master in Stone Tower Temple and just go straight to the boss. It's ocarina, then light. Okay, this is the boss key skip. Frame perfect pause to ledge clip. Insane. This is insane. He just got that. In Majora's Mask, when you swim in out of bounds water, if there's no ground you can go to underneath you, you void out and it starts you back where your last door was. So if he messed that up, it was game over. He had to swim in a specific path to keep ground that he could go to underneath him at all times in order to get that loading zone with that setup. This is a weird shot. It dislocates first-person camera from Link, and you can shoot things out of bounds. So he's going to shoot Gyorg before going down, and it skips the boss intro. And he's going to speed up the fight a little bit. He's taking damage intentionally there, because he has to die doing that weird remain skip thing like he did on Goat with the bomb. So it's really important that he gets up quickly without getting eaten. There he goes. He could save time here by using the Zora fins to hit Gyorg there, but that's actually really dangerous. It's not a good setup. You can lose really easily. Nice. Okay, here we go. Nice. That was a really good split. He saved a nice amount of time there. Just a couple of stupid things happened. Okay. He's gonna pick up some arrows and some bombs. He's gonna pick up some more stuff. And he's gonna... So, okay, he puts 3 bombs there. You saw he has light arrows there? He did that on purpose so that he could bottle dupe over bombs. You can't have more than 3 bombs at the same time on the screen. And so by putting 3 bombs, it allows him to bottle dupe over the item. Otherwise, it would have pulled a bomb out. Okay, Stone Tower. Okay, this is a glitch. That's a glitch to flip stone. Well, it's not a glitch. It's actually an exploit. You can shoot the red crest from there if you just move the block. Okay, this next. This is almost time for the most insane thing you'll ever see. It's almost time. All right, this is a cool glitch. It's a bomb boost to get to this ledge. Very cool. Looks so clean like that. Then he's gonna do Song of Time storage, like he did at the beginning, and store Song of Time. Now the boss key skip, the loading zone is out of bounds underneath the Igor room, or the room in front of the Igor. So he can clip under it with this mega flip from this position. So he turns left and then does a mega flip behind. Oh, he messed up. He's nervous. Nice. Okay. And he knows the loading zone is behind him. He did a extra hover. I think he had to, actually. Otherwise, it wouldn't reach. Yeah. Nice.
So bad.
Okay. This is the most insane thing you will ever see. I probably don't even have to explain myself. Just watch this.
Yeah, doors are really hard. That's not too bad.
All seems normal. Now, prepare to just melt.
No sound? Okay. What? Okay. What the fuck? This is gonna go. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I've never in my life seen that. That's insane, man.
Gold by
That's insane. Look how much time he saved.
13 seconds.
13-second gold. He beat his previous best Twinmold by 13 seconds. Dude.
Well.
Okay, this is a setup to get into the clock tower. And then he doesn't have to wait for the door to open.
Why I didn't make it? Thought it was too low. Okay. Now it's just Majora.
Dude, that Twinmold, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea how insane that Twinmold was. That red Twinmold kill is like, that's legendary. And to do that on a run of this caliber, that's insane, dude. It normally, 99% of the time, it takes 2 cycles to kill the red one. If not 3, if you have a bad Twinmold. To do it in 1 is unprecedented. That's like legendary, man. Your aim has to be mint. Like, you need like Legolas level aim.
Yeah, I have to go to work in 30 minutes.
You used to go to work in 30 minutes.
I don't know, let's see. 144?
It's so crazy, dude. Thomas had world
Majora.
record for
Yeah.
3-ish weeks, I think it was. Maybe 2.5 weeks. I don't actually know. Something like that. This category is really competitive right now. It's super active because it has a lot of people running it. It's really cool. Yeah, he missed 1 arrow on red. That's it. It was like barely. Not at all wish. I don't want to run again. I'm very happy not running. We are going to be doing in January no-hit runs. I want to beat Majora's Mask 100% without taking a single hit of damage, without even using the shield to block. Yeah, if you've never seen the no-hit runs, they're like Dark Souls no-hit runs, but for MM. Yeah, my goal is to get it in January. My personal best is 3 hits for 100%. I'm gonna get 0 hits in January. Yeah.
I wish this cutscene didn't exist. I wish you just go straight into it. Just get it over with. This cutscene is really...
Yeah, if we do 100% quickly for some reason, and I get really lucky, I want to do the back-to-back. OT and MM in a row, no hits. Yeah, Albies. Only for you. So I will be doing some stuff, just not speedrunning. January is no-hit January. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited about it. I like Souls games, yeah. I saw that, Vlad, yesterday. Fuck yeah. Chauncey, thanks for the 2 months. DGen, thanks for the 93 months.
Yeah, and like half of the Majora fights is also cutscenes. So imagine this run from goats combined with my PB up until goats. It would be like Well, it'll be 31 seconds faster, right? So we did 113 pace, like low 113.
Ozzy, thanks for the 94. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, it's
Okay, super slide to Majora Kid. Okay. Final boss.
right. With a perfect fight, this could 113. But perfect fight is really unlikely. Yep, now it's no longer perfect. I've got 1 frame late.
Missed the light arrow.
What? That still hits?
That was a really weird delayed
Yeah,
hit on that bomb
yeah.
explosion. So kind of rough.
And I forgot to position myself. I have to put on Zora Mask here. That was shit.
Bomb just stuns. All right, so this is really cool. This is called the zero coordinate. He goes for a quick spin here, didn't get it.
RNG.
If you drop a bomb in the center here, it stuns
okay,
Majora no
stop.
matter where he's on the field. It's kind of cool. So now he wants to get Majora into the side, and then he goes for a stun lock. Nice. That's so sick, dude.
113 stop.
Okay, this phase is really hard. 20 jump slashes to kill Majora's Wrath. The thing is, jump slashes have recovery frames where after you land a jump slash, it takes Link a couple of frames to stand up so you can do another one. But for whatever reason, if you do a quick spin on your joystick after you land a jump slash, it insta recovers. And you can do another one without having to wait for the recovery frames. And if you do it in a rhythm, you can just keep jump slashing to keep a stun lock on Wrath. But it's like a rhythm, and if you mess it up even a little bit, you probably lose the run because Majora starts doing all the bullshit. So he throws a bomb, puts her in the corner, and then, see, look, insta recover. So there's a lot there you don't see, right? Insane.
Nice.
It's really crazy. What a beast,
Fuck
man.
yes. Oh my god, nice, nice, nice. Thank you, Twinmold, for saving the run.
Insane.
114.11. I've never gotten 115 on this route yet. I've gotten 3 114s.
He got 3 114s and never a 115. Jesus.
Alright, back on top. World record
It's
is
insane.
where it belongs.
So he has to
Thanks for the bits.
run
Alright,
against the Twinmold of his dreams.
Thanks for the sub, Demon Shadow.
That's gonna be rough.
Jesus Christ, I was shaking so much on that Twinmold.
Look at his hands.
I'm not faking this. And this is... I've even calmed down now. It was worse before.
He was shaking.
But yeah, that was... It was not a good Majora. It was bad, but...
He was shaking. Dude is
thankfully
nuts,
I had
man.
so much leeway, it didn't matter.
You know what I think makes him amazing is his mental.
Yeah, like, it could have been 113.
It's his mental.
This one
Guys,
could've been
follow
113.
EnNopp. For those that
Better
missed the beginning of
Majora.
stream, he's like one of the reasons I started
really fucked
streaming.
up the first phase.
He is my father.
But also, I really
Please
fucked
follow
up
him.
early in the run. You can see this.
He's actively
125.
running this, trying to get 113. He is 12 seconds off 113. I think he's going to get it soon.
Gold, new Bossa Nova.
He's
followed
going
by
to get it
Skipple's
soon,
shit.
man. If you're on YouTube, I'm going to leave a link to EnNopp112's Twitch channel in the description. Make sure to
This must be my first PB
go
in a
support
while
him.
where
Check out his runs.
I did